Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello there.
Hey, what's up, D6? This changes up the entire mechanics of the vehicle. Oh my god.
I have General Veers.
Explosions! You can have this guy up in the ATST. Obi-Wan, oh no, stop it, stop it. Look at the fucking mustache, man. Oh no. Hey, what is up, everybody? Good evening to everybody on Twitch and the YouTube and Kazuma. Hello, hello. I just send you a little message on WhatsApp. It was a busy day today, so I couldn't make it. Hey, Windsor, I like that one. What's up, everybody? Celestrian, Kazuma, Roland, welcome in, and everybody on YouTube. Hello there. Hello there. How's it going? How was everybody's weekend? What did you guys do? Did any of you do some painting this week or some assembling this weekend? I know Roland has been doing some painting, of course. Of course, he did. What are you working on, Roland? Is it because you're working on both Mordheim and Age of Sigmar, right? Looks like you're home all week. Okay, so I will probably be able to make it somewhere this week. Maybe even tomorrow. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. So you guys, ooh, I totally forgot to bring out my little Gengar model that I made. Maybe if I take a little break, I'll get it here. You might have seen the model. I was really happy with it, actually, and it took maybe an hour to make, so that was quite fast. I was messing around with my airbrush. You know that from last stream, probably my airbrush kind of broke down, didn't work. It was basically just clogged. It was clogged like inside of the airbrush, so I just had to clean it a little bit, and it was working fine afterwards. And it is still my cheap Chinese airbrush. I talked about this, but I am actually talking to Kazuma to maybe buy one of his airbrushes for some finer details, because that's the thing that I miss the most at this point. I want to do as much airbrushing as possible because I really enjoy using the airbrush. It is my it is my favorite tool. What? You got a new airbrush? Which one? Which one did you get? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So yeah, I've been doing lots of airbrushing, and apart from that, I've been working on a little video featuring my girlfriend. She painted her very first mini this weekend, and yeah, that was very exciting to do. In fact, I was very pleasantly surprised by her skills. She was very good and very quick with painting as well. I think she painted it up in like half an hour or something, from start to finish. And I will show it off in this week's video. That's what the video is going to be about. It's going to be about her painting her first mini. It's a Moonstone mini. She really loves to finish her warband and play some games with it. So yeah. Got the Infinity 2004 edition. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I know Infinity obviously, but not sure if I want an airbrush yet. Someday I will get one as well. Well, I highly recommend you start out with the one that I have, because it's been going strong for about 4 years. And yes, it does have some problems every now and then, but you know, it's to be expected. I think the entire set was... I got it for my birthday like 4 years ago, I think. And I think the entire set was around 130 euros. The compressor is great, and the airbrush pistol is okay. Actually quite okay, since I did, well, this little guy. Of course it's not going to focus because I have face focus on, yeah. Yeah, it's super simple. But basically why I started building these Nighthaunt is because I think I wanna just have a spearhead force of Nighthaunt, or at least like a Age of Sigmar force to be able to play spearhead, because you know, will be a fun thing to try out and make a video about as well. In the same way that I'm doing for Bolt Action, which is already in production. Just to check out, like, you know, how is it easy? Is it easy to play for a dummy like me? You know, I'm really bad with wargaming rules and everything. So how is Age of Sigmar? How's it going? And yeah. If you start out, make sure you get a compressor with an air tank. It's a bigger improvement. Oh, yeah. Sure. That sure is very nice. I have one of those, I think. It does have an air tank with it. So yeah. Today I had a very fun day. It was very nice. I went to the holy ground of Dutch speed skating, which is Tialf in Heerenveen. I had a video shoot there with one of our new ambassadors for the company. So we had a little video shoot with basically 2 buddies, and my manager was there as well. It was a lot of fun. It was very easygoing. We made some amazing shots again. He's a short tracker, going for the Olympics of 2026, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. So first thing, last week we tried to do the little segments, and it took a very long time. But I want to go over them quickly. There's not much news to talk about, so yeah. One of the things I wanted to talk about, for sure, is that I just saw these on Instagram. I think they were already released or revealed. But oh man, I love these models. And this actually looks like a paint scheme that if I ever do Star Wars Legion Republic, this is the paint scheme that I'm probably going to go for. Something red, but a little brighter red. So basically like something like this, you know, like a fluo color. Something very bright. I think that could be a cool idea. But I saw these and I was very impressed, especially by this Mon Calamari as well. I love this one. I wish they had like different kinds of Jedi for Star Wars Legion, but it looks like that is coming to Star Wars Legion. Some, you know, just some normal generic Jedi. I still don't know how to play Jedi with Star Wars Legion, to be completely fair. I suck at playing Jedi, but I must learn. And look at this picture, man. Fucking hell. Look at it. This is really cool. So yeah, might pick up something like this. Oh, Tiny R, what's up on YouTube? Good evening, or morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. It is an evening. It is 30. It's 20:30 right now. So yeah. Good to have you here again, Tiny AR. So yeah, I love these, and I might pick up this box just for fun, depending on how expensive it is going to be. Should we take a look? How much the pre-order? Oh, this is unnecessary. Oh wow, Celestian, these were expensive, don't you think? think they're quite expensive. But you got these. My good friend Celestian, he got these. Both of them, I think, right? So yeah, but we are looking at coming soon. Okay, so it's obviously it's not this one, but looks like they're all the same price. 60 euros for 4 minis. Sure. What? Wait a second. I did not know that Asmodee was the distributor for Conquest, to be honest. I thought they were their own little thing. How are you doing, Tiny AR? Are you painting tonight, or what's up? I did not know that. 15 per mini, not too bad. That is true, and they're very, very cool. I might pick them up just for painting. I'm going to try to do that a little bit more this year, just to pick up a box of minis that I think are cool, just to paint. I used to do that a lot, and then try not to get into the game. But I'm always like, if I have a warband for this, why not try a game? If there's a demo game out there, I'd love to try. I never tried Shatterpoint, to be honest. So yeah, I'd love to try it one day. Here, you see what's happening? I already went from I'm just going to paint them up to I might try the game. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. So very, very cool. This one is also up for pre-order and has been for a while, I think. Also some very cool minis. And yeah, just a cool box, I think. Also up for pre-order. There's something even cooler though. Should you play Shatterpoint? Yeah, it could happen, Celestian. It could happen. No, I think for real though, the very first thing, that I'm going to do is get Dead Man's Hand going, because I want to make that video. As soon as possible. As soon as Rick is back from his trip, actually. He's in Thailand right now, so yeah. By the way, I think I talked about this, but I'm going to be in Japan for nearly a month in May, and I'm thinking about doing a video to see what the miniature wargaming scene is like in Japan, because they recently in 2021 I think they opened a Games Workshop store, but I don't know if it works in Japan. What do they play? Do they even play miniature wargames? So I'm going to try and get in the scene there and see what people play, what people enjoy. And I have a buddy of mine that I'm actually going for work to Tokyo, so I'm filming kind of like a road trip kind of thing for him. He is a florist and he does like big presentations in Japan, or basically all over the world, and he asked me to document his little thing. But he plays Kill Team. I play Kill Team with him every now and then, so I think we're going to be able to look that up and ask the question: what do people play in Japan? What miniature war games are the thing in Japan? Does anyone know? Because I don't. I don't know what people in Japan play. So this was cool, but then there was something else that I did not drop in the Discord yet. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Holy crap. This is really, really cool. And what I like about this is, as you can see, like the style of painting. This is... I feel that I'm kind of developing a style of painting for myself right now, which always includes like some sort of neon kind of color, like with these guys, right? Like something very, very bright. So I'm also thinking about touching up my AdMech with some more bright, like they're getting brighter and brighter, my AdMech. My Adeptus Mechanicus, they were the very first minis that I painted, and I went for a super, super grimdark kind of thing with lots of oil paints on it and crap. But Rick, he actually told me, like, yeah, sure, it looks great, but they're very dark. They're just very, very dark. So, and he's kind of right. So I think I'm going to try and do the same, like this, but then with more of a magenta reddish color, maybe like something like hot red, whatever it's called. This one on my Adeptus Mechanicus, and it's actually not a big problem to do it like that, because painting the AdMech is just it's just a lot of metallics, and then they have their little coat, and that's it. So yeah. Tiny AR TV. I'm painting. It's been a while, but finally got my brush and paint going. Nice. What are you painting tonight? So what do you guys think about this? Because it's kind of sucks because it's going to be in convention exclusive. I don't like it when they do this. I mean, I would want to have this, obviously. But yeah, I think it's going to be like a Adepticon thing exclusive, and then it's going to be super expensive to buy. And usually I don't really like it when they do that. It's yeah. And you're right, Celestian. Go get it at Adepticon. Yeah, that would be awesome. eBay 500 euros. Yeah, I actually recently I was in one of the Star Wars Legion groups, the Dutch groups, and someone posted a picture of I think it was an Obi-Wan Kenobi, an convention exclusive. I think he already assembled it even, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I think I'd love to buy it from you, you know, just to have a cool mini for, you know, maybe an upcoming Republic army. And it was like, okay, cool. It's going to be like 400 euros. And I was like, well, okay, so, nah, I'm good. Never mind. I'll 3D print maybe a cool Obi-Wan mini. Or, of course, we print the Obi-Wan Kenobi. We can also maybe try that. So yeah, very cool, but convention exclusive. Yeah, I don't know. I hope there's going to be a way to get it afterwards. I hope so. Next up. Oh yeah, the Gloomspite Gits, they got a little range refresh. These are... I think these... And correct me if I'm wrong. I once was into the Gloomspite Gits, but only for like the cave... the cave goblins, basically. What are they called? There's a couple of... I think there's two ways of going for a Gloomspite Gits army. And this is one way. These are like the wild guys who are not in the caves. And I always like the other ones, although these are pretty cool. Or are these Uruk? No, right? No. The Git mobs. Maybe it's something completely different. Let's see. Despite the twisted love-hate relationship with the sun. Oh yeah, these are like the more the sun thing. The Git mob are still grots through and through and remain the enthrall of whims of the bad moon. Yeah, cool, but not for me. But I like that they have new models. I think, Roland, you are also working on some Gloomspite Gits, right? Or maybe a few single ones. And this is where it gets explained, I think. The 4 phases of the bad moon. And how they influence the Gloomspite Gits. I have a couple of Gloomspite kits from a Warcry box that I bought just for fun. I was not starting an army then. But yeah, I especially love these guys. What is it called? Crobat or something? I'm not sure. You must use this ability at the start of the battle round if multiple players are commanding and Gloomspite. Goblins for more time. Okay. This seems like a fun mechanic to me. Roland, what did you play again with Spearhead? I know we talked about it last week. Tiny AR is painting an Infinity Mini. It is metal, right? Those are metal minis, right? So this seems fun. This seems like a fun little mechanic. And I know that this is pretty much unavailable everywhere, I believe. Or at least it was like a few years ago. It was... You couldn't really get that. So that's it for the Gloomspite kits. I don't think the cave kind of got updated, but I think they got a new Underworlds thing. Let's take a look. Underworlds. Yeah, they got a new Underworlds warband, which is pretty cool though. Borgit's Beast Grabbers. Slaves to Darkness and Cruel Boys. Okay, awesome. These are pretty cool. Like they're dressed up as a squid. Yeah, these are awesome. I love Warhammer Underworld's warbands. Love them. What can they do? Oh, let's not get into it. Huh? Why do they have... Do they have their own cards? That's weird. I thought they were going away from that. Yeah, that troll is pretty amazing. Pretty cool. It's just I have too many warbands to finish up, so I refuse to buy something new for Underworlds. Although I was thinking about getting that Emberguard box just to be able to play again, because me and my girlfriend we play the Underworlds every now and then. But we can play the old edition as well. I mean, I have all the cards, which can be thrown away now, basically, which sucks. And the last thing we have is we have some pre-orders for the Eldari. The new codex is out. I think they have a fancy codex as well, limited, blah blah. Also, something that I once wanted to get into, but didn't really pull the trigger. I had some units. I think one box of new Rangers, which I painted up. And this is all new, because the old Phoenix Lords, they were really old. So this was fun. These look very cool. Yeah, they're cool. It's not particularly my cup of tea. If I wanted to play Eldari, I think I would go for like the Wraith constructs a lot. I have a full box of cards. If you want, you can have them. I have not played the game, and I don't think I will anytime soon. Cool. Yeah, I think I will just, you know, play the old edition anyway. So yeah, maybe that would be cool. That's very nice of you. Very fun to build. Is the sarcasm detected, or is it really fun to build? And let's head over to the community showcase a little bit. We didn't have a lot this week. Maybe we have some work in progress. I think my Gengar model is in here though. Actually legit fun. Okay, how? How was it fun? Jando, he was painting up these dudes. They are turning out very, very nice. He's working on a spearhead as well. Was he from the Netherlands, you guys? I think he was, right? Maybe we can get some people together to play some spearhead whenever. Yeah, whenever maybe I have a spearhead as well in the future. Jarl just showing off some stuff. He does a lot of painting, I think. He does have a lot of minis. Oh, here we go. This is the Gengar. Yeah, this was a lot of fun to do. And yeah, like 99% of this was airbrush, as you can see. And especially the flames were really, really nice to do. And I decided to give a little nod to the dual type. I think he's more than dual type, by the way, now. But he's also like fairy now or something. I don't know. But I really enjoyed painting this one up. And this is how I want to do most of my minis, you know. Like use the airbrush a lot. And then touch up with some, you know, some dry brushing here. And I repainted the tongue, which could do with a little more different tones, I think, but you know, it was good like this. I think I'm going to give this one to a friend of mine. Poison Ghost, yeah, dual type. But I think maybe in the new games he was wasn't he changed to like something else as well? IME was painting up some Magnagard. Very, very cool. I think Celestian also... oh, not in the latest one. Okay, cool. Alright, I haven't played the games in quite some time. Yeah. Let's see... Oh, there we go. Yeah, this was Celestian working on the Magnagard. I'm always afraid of those guys. I got obliterated at a tournament by these guys. I think they are there to kind of bodyguard Grievous, right? And then Jarl had some more bolt action stuff going on. I think next stream I'm going to work on my Dead Man's Hand stuff. Oh yeah, and then Warwolf. I believe Warwolf recently started painting, and seriously, wasn't he like? I think he was. Very, very clean job. Very, very nice. They can be scary, but are mainly just something BV. Yeah. Then I also want to head over to the showcase, the Mini Marvel showcase, because there's a bunch of more stuff in there. Let's go back. This was Orticia, right? Orticia always does a great job on her minis. Very, very cool. That is very, very small. And again, Orticia. I think Orticia paints a lot as well. Oh, this is really nice. Do you see that? That effect is really, really cool. Smoking Dwarf also has cool... Usually has some cool minis. Where do you even get these? Very, very cool. And there was Werewolf again. And the Gengar. And then a lot of people are painting their their Tyranids. Cool mini, a cool basing as well. I've never seen this. These little... This is cool. Does anyone know what this is? The green stuff. And Black Aura always has some nice stuff. It's Gamer Grass. Okay. Never seen him before. This is also very, very cool. Black Aura always has cool minis. This is not suitable for web, for work, for web. Big titty sorceress. So yeah, I can show it without. Can I show it without the nipple? Yeah, sure. There we go. Now we got blocked. Ow, I think it's mostly YouTube though. Looks like Chopped Up Yarn. That's a good one. That's a good one. Original name here. That is a good one. What else do we have? Very, very cool. I once wanted to get some. I actually have some Tyranids. I want to try some different paint schemes for them. And there we go. And then we have a work in progress other thing. I know Werewolf. I agree. But YouTube sometimes doesn't. So yeah. And the last thing, last little segment before we go over to some actual painting, because god damn it. Uh-oh. What did I watch? What did I watch last week? I didn't watch a lot because I was not... Hey, Werewolf! We just showed off your mini, man. What did I watch? I watched the ending of this little series. It was great. I loved it. I'm getting into the Western kind of vibes lately because of Dead Man's Hand, the big box that I got, and I'm trying to hype myself up, or trying to hype myself up. This is all, you know. I recently watched what is it called again? The Hateful Eight, Quentin Tarantino's. I don't know which film it was in numerical order, but it was great. This one was also great, but the ending was a little meh. I don't know. I just kind of felt bad. I just kind of felt bad. Why? No. But this was great. If you like Western stuff, it's an awesome series. It's about the Mormons. You missed that part. Well, this one. Took a look at this one, which I think is absolutely amazing. So very, very cool. Alright guys, that was it. For all the blah blah blah, let's get some painting going. I was actually on time this time, so I could... was it positive? Of course it was positive. I was saying that I think you were weren't you just starting out miniature painting? Or was that someone else? Like I mentioned, guys, I worked with the airbrush a little bit, and I made this one in about like literally like 5 to 10 minutes or something. Priming black, highlights with white, with pure white, and then some contrast paints. Croxigor scale in this case, and I really liked how this looks, but now of course we have to finish it. And the point of today's stream or today's video is that, like I said, I think I want to get myself an Age of Sigmar army, a spearhead force, so it's not too bad. I think there's 36 of these kinds of dudes in a box. Thank you, Discount Cowboy. Thank you a lot. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad, and especially when I can do these so quickly, it's still worth it to me, because I don't want to get stuck with minis that are super time intensive to paint. So Nighthaunt definitely has a top spot in the armies that I wanna paint, because there's a couple. I would go for either Nighthaunt, Gloomspite Gits, because I already have a few, or the Soulblight Gravelords. But I don't know. Like, for me, Soulblight Gravelords is more if I wanna really get into the game and you know, try to get good at it and stuff. I think this is just plain fun, basically. It's a really simple army to play. It kinda ignores a couple of rules in Age of Sigmar. Terrain, for example. This dude, he doesn't care about terrain. He doesn't care about terrain. He also doesn't care about rent, the rule rent. So there's a couple of rules that you can just skip with playing these guys, which is fun. And I love ghosts. And I love the models for Nighthaunt. I think they're absolutely amazing. Even these are very cool. I don't think I have the box here, but this came with an easy to paint set. And it comes with 4 models, and these 4 models are actually a Warhammer Underworlds warband that you can just, right out of the box, just use for Warhammer Underworlds. So this was my weekend project. I wanted to do all of them, but then I started working on the Gengar. My plan for this right now is to use Sponge. Why? Because most of the paint job is quite smooth, right? It's from the airbrush, so everything is pretty smooth. What I want to try and do today is the rest of the mini. I want to kind of sponge everything on and give it a little bit of texture. And I don't know if my theory about this is going to work, if it's going to look nice, but that's what I'm going to try. Apart from that, some highlights on the top perhaps, not too many, because I don't want to spend too much time on it, like I said. And you know what? As you can see with the skull, I also airbrushed the skull. From underneath a little bit of the teal color. And I think it looks great. I don't think I'm going to use Skeleton Horde for this, because that was my plan, but I kind of just like the spooky color that it has. As for the base, I don't know if I'm going to do a lot with the base either. Maybe some little very light touch-ups with a red for the roses, and maybe for the leaves just a tiny little bit, but not too much. Let's just see how this goes, if this is going to work out. I'm going to start with his weapon, and for that I'm going to use Trash Metal and see if that works. This is just a random, kind of like a random metallic color that I got in a Mini Marvel's mystery box one day. And I just want to see if the sponging, if that is going to work for me, because I am not... I am new at sponging. Yeah, Werewolf, it happens sometimes. And I think it was Kazuma, who is in the chat right now. But it could have been Moss Geek as well, I'm not sure. But it happens sometimes. It was I, the Moss Geek. What is going on, my dude? Welcome in. Moss Geek just sometimes he comes in and gifts stuff. That's just the man that he is. How have you been, Moss Geek? Have you been hobbying, painting? Yes, that's what he does. Oh, damn, full of the flu. I hope you feel better soon, man. It's funny, I can see you now have the choo-choo, the train with your name. I'm still finding out things about Twitch 1 year later. Yeah, the flu is really hitting hard also here, Moss Geek. I had it like last weekend. It's pretty bad. Ah, shit, man. I think the idea that I had, it kind of works. So, like I said before, smooth, airbrush stuff, and texture with sponging. I think it looks, I think it's okay. And I'm going to do the same with the handle, I think. And then later we have a little something, which is this one. But that's the last step, basically. I mean, just imagine if this was the entire paint scheme for the Nighthaunt. Airbrushing, sponging, that is too much. Airbrushing, sponging, and maybe some highlights later on, and done. That would be awesome. That would be really, really cool. And these are delicate. That's the only thing that I heard from people. I think it was Alex Paints. He said to me, like, a friend of mine is playing Nighthaunt and he hates it because everything breaks all the time. Oh, this is going to be a quick stream. Oh, by the way, Kazuma, I don't know if you're still around, but I checked out the airbrushes. Little reviews. And they're really for like detailed, very, very detailed work, right? Which is great, because that's what I would need. I looked at the... what's it called? The... I don't know, like the... Yeah, especially the Micron, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy that from you though, because I've seen the I think the other one would be would suit a little bit better, but I'm going to have to see. I would love to try him out. Yeah, this looks alright. Looks alright to me. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the handle and see if I can just sponge it on, create a little texture to an otherwise very, very no, I know. I'm just gonna... I'll just check them out, man. Just check them out and see see how it's going. What do you guys think for the base? Should I touch it up with some gray here and there, or is it like fine like this? I mean, I don't want to... It's all atmosphere here, you know? So I don't want to do too much details on the base, really. I think I'm just gonna... I was thinking maybe some gray on the corners or whatever. But if this is everything that I have to do, that would be really nice. Let's see if this works out though, because I'm not sure. You should go for a speed paint for the handle. Decisions. Yeah, I think I'm going to airbrush the handle a little bit. Dry brush the handle a little bit, and then just use some speed paint. Yeah, exactly, because there's some nice texture in there as well. And you guys know what I mean, right? With smoothness and then getting some texture in. I think that would look very, very cool. Yeah, I think the edge highlighting will be mostly for the skull, because on top it is not really... but look, even from the top it looks kind of cool, doesn't it? This is super, 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 super simple, but yeah, it's fine. Yeah, let me get my dry brush, because I don't have it here. Oh god, I'm not watching all the commercial stuff, by the way. I don't know if there was a... Although I think we have mostly subscribers in now, so that's also great. Give me a sec, I will get my paints. Alright, guys. I basically have two colors that I want to try. We have Rage Brown and Ogre Brown. Both work great, I think. But let's first get a little dab of this and dry brush a little bit. I do need to get myself some new hobby tools soon. I talked about this a couple of times, I think. But I don't really have a good dry brush anymore. I know that, Kazuma, you have very, very fancy dry brushes, right? Basically, Kazuma has everything fancy. Kazuma, don't you want to maybe share your hobby setup? So I can show it off, because it's quite insane. Like, look at this brush, for example. Look at this. How's it going, Celestrian? How's the building going? I know. I know. It's yeah, I know, man. It does work though, but maybe I'm just going to pick up some makeup brushes at the Action tomorrow. That could work. Yeah, it might have the flu. It's not doing very good. That is one thing that's for sure. I mean, it's almost impossible. It's such a small little part as well. I might just do this with a normal brush though. Just very lightly. Yeah, that works fine. Lovely, right? Yeah. Yeah, I love these Nighthaunt models. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the boat, the little ship. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to do this a little bit more fancy than I thought I was going to. Maybe create a little bit of something cool. Sorry, I'm painting off cam again, like always. I might have to tint these colors a little bit. Where do you want the picture? We don't really have a hobby setup channel, do we? Maybe just gear or hobby tips maybe. Maybe hobby tips is a good one. I hear it coming in. Cool. I'll give it a look just after I'm done with this little part. You remember where I said that I was going to paint this up quickly? This is not really... Well, this is okay. This is still okay. We're doing a little bit of edge highlighting and... yeah. We're still doing fine. Yeah, let's look at that, that setup. Ho, 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 ho. Kazuma does have a lot of stuff. Really nice setup. really nice setup. You also still use the everlasting wet palette, or you have a couple, I see. Very cool. Nice setup. Nice hobby lamp as well, by the way. Yeah, Kazuma has a lot of artist opus stuff. Also the dry brushes, right? Like the dry brush set. Alright, cool. That's good now, I think. That's all right. Might go over with a little contrast paint later. But for now I like it. Let's first finish the skull. And I'm really torn between two colors. But maybe I will do both. Deepkin Flesh, I think it is a little bit more off-white, which might work a little bit better. Just for the top of the skull, we can make it a little bit lighter. I just kind of just want to try out the deepkin flesh. Maybe later go over it with white scar. Raphael, I heard some good things about those. I'm still in love with this one. I want a bigger one though. How do you clean those, Patrick? Just with brush soap and everything? Okay, so we should have gone for just plain white. I don't like the deepkin flesh. It is kind of takes away from the white. So just pure white, kind of edge highlighting, and then I think we're done for the skull actually. And then we have to do some of the his hands and his arm, which are not properly attached, I might add. And maybe some highlights of white on here, so on the cloak a little bit. Let's give it a try. White scar. And what I hate about white paints that they dry up so super quickly on the brush. Yeah, you really have to work very, very quickly. Exactly. That is exactly what it is. I've used this brush for a good couple of months now. I always clean it thoroughly and it doesn't really give up on me, so as long as I take care of it, you know. Gosh, I hate white paint. Oh, why? For what word? Sorry, I'll take a look. I had it longer. That is exactly right, Mouse Geek. I actually had this brush for, I think, 8 months before I started using it, before I dare to use it. Because there was a video by Squidmar, I think. And he made me very, very afraid to use this brush. Because in the video he was like, don't use it to do this. Don't use it to do that. Especially not use it if you... Oh, and I was like, okay, never mind. I won't touch it, man. Sorry. But then it's not that bad. Just don't use them for like metallics, shades, contrast paints, that kind of stuff. And metallics, I don't even know if that's a thing, but I only use it for this kind of stuff. But then we all remember when I started using it. It was like I discovered fire or something. I fell in love, and now I want more, but I haven't bought it yet. I bought too many plastic. I bought too many plastic, you know. Too much plastic. Retarder, yeah. I also have some Vallejo white, but I don't know if that's going to make a difference. There's no such thing as too much plastic. No, that is true. And, you know, to be fair, it is still kind of under control for me. You do not use contrast paints with these brushes because contrast paints tend to go towards the ferrule, I think it's called, this part, and you don't want any paint here. So yeah, because it can kind of destroy your brush. So I always try to keep my paint, as you can see, I tried to keep it at the beginning. Uh-oh. Nah, it's you know, just take care of it and get yourself something like this. This is a very, very small small one, by the way, but this is what I got with the mystery box, so yeah. Yeah, or get your girl into wargaming or miniature painting. Actually, this week's video, I'm trying to do exactly that. Try to get my girl in miniature painting, and I think she enjoyed it a lot. Actually, so yeah. She was really, really good. I did not expect that. Although she came from art school and everything, so it was to be expected that she knew how to mix paints and work with color theory and that kind of stuff. But I was, well, I wouldn't say surprised. My trust in her is obviously, it is there. But I was, yeah. Perry actually encouraged me to pursue my hobbies, which is the other side. Wait, just you're getting plastic under control. Rick gets in touch with. Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true. Yeah. I mean, it was inevitable. Bolt action was really inevitable. And to be fair, like bolt action, it's going to be a lot simpler to paint up than most of the things. Or at least, that's what I hope. And then I also got the dead man's hand thing, obviously. When do we eat? Yeah, now for me it is also like my girlfriend has been super supportive of my hobby, because she knows that I enjoy it a lot. You know, I enjoy painting, I enjoy playing, I enjoy reading news about it, I enjoy watching videos about it. She has her hobbies and I have mine, and her hobbies usually also tend to go towards like a creative thing. Like she likes to paint and does a lot of painting on the iPad as well. I mean, it's her job basically, so. And I love that is okay, let's say, you know. To be honest, never let anyone tell what you're supposed to do, but it can be so much different, you know. Okay, so as you can see, these edge highlights are actually quite nice. Let's do some mo. Yeah, but it's true. I mean, this is maybe, but I had friends who were like kind of not accepting of this kind of stuff. And there really was a point where I was, because I was streaming a lot, I was doing a lot of YouTube, so there were they were kind of like, okay, we never hang out anymore, and you're doing your thing, and then they were going to make fun of, you know, painting little toy soldiers basically, and I was like, okay, dude, you do you, I will do what I like. But that's a long story. And not appropriate to just say on stream, I think. And you get at a certain point that you kind of have to do whatever you want, right? It's also what I feel with work. They're just envious. Oh, tiny AR. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what some of their problem is, but it's okay. And without sounding too much like a life coach or something, but before I started streaming and doing YouTube and all that kind of stuff, I was either working, because I can kind of be a workaholic sometimes. I was either working or I was hanging out drinking beer with people, and that had to stop at some point, you know. It was kind of like a bad combination of lots of working, work hard, play hard kind of thing, you know. Exactly. And it's not that I don't enjoy an occasional beer every now and then, you know. I have a couple of very, very good friends, very, very close to me, and we have drinks once a month or something, and that is fine. But not every single week, 2 to 3 times a week, you know. That's not okay. Went a little overboard here, but I like it. Sure, the edge highlighting, I like it. The only thing that I'm concerned about is what to do with the overlap here, because I think I'm going to have to do some edge highlighting there as well, but I don't want it to look like total crap. So yeah. Sunday Road split for old friends and then brings you together with others, like this community we have here. What else would you want? Well, that is true, and I honestly, guys, that is it feels like hanging out with you guys when we're doing these streams. And also, to be honest, it had to grow in that, because there was also times where I was like, you know, the streaming, I have to set up everything, blah blah blah. So I'm really happy that I moved over to the shed, because now I can just leave my shit here and turn on the computer next time, and then everything works. You hope everything works, but what I would normally do the first, like, I think the first good 8 months of streaming, I'd have this setup that there's all kinds of things in front of me. I can show you guys. Maybe that will be fun. I'm going to show you the other side of the stream. But I used to set up all my lights and all my stuff in the living room of my house, and I had to get everything there and have to break everything up, because I don't want my girlfriend to come home to basically a studio. So I'm super happy that the shed is here. It is so much easier. Kazuma. Yeah, I know, man. I know. But I mean, we can plan any weekend, right? It's just that weekend is Moonstone Day for me, and yes, I totally forgot about that one. It's kind of like the last opportunity that I can play my Moonstone League game, so you just have to plan another kill team day. Anyone, by the way, anyone who wants to join, anyone in the Netherlands who wants to join for a kill team game, let me know, because I think, yeah, it's just a couple of us. I think there's maybe 3 to 4 people. It's really my very first like wargaming group, basically, with Kazuma and my buddy Rick, and it's a nice bunch. If you don't know how to play kill team, doesn't really matter. If you want to join, let me know. I have the same, yeah. I have the luxury of owning my own house. So without my girlfriend, she has her own house as well. But that means that I don't have a really big place. My setup right now, or my setup, my house is like, it's a living room, which is okay size. It's fine with a kitchen and everything. And then I have an upstairs, which is my bedroom. And there used to be 3 rooms in there, but there's only one very, very big room, which is my my bedroom. The shed where I'm in right now, it's in my backyard, and my backyard is quite deep. And this is literally just a shed, just a townhouse basically, but a townhouse that is quite. It's not like there's no isolation or something, but there is central heating in here. There's a kitchen in here, which I can also show off later. That's where my airbrush stuff is, and all my stuff is in here. Also my photography stuff. I do like analog photography, film development, like color film development in here as well. And all my shit is here, and that is fine. The only thing is, it's quite expensive to heat up. But luckily, we live in a climate that never really, it's never really too bad, you know, in the Netherlands. But yeah, the heating is quite expensive, but I have some expensive gear in here as well, you know. There's cameras, there's all kinds of stuff. I really don't like what I did there. I really don't like this little thing. So I'm going to correct that. We're taking too long for this mini. I'm just kind of looking. This is like a test model, just to see what I should and shouldn't do to it. And there's a couple of things that I did that I should not have done. There's a couple of things I shouldn't have done. Let's see, how can we correct that? Maybe I should just get going with the things that I plan to do. Like some highlights on the cloak. It's probably way too light, but let's give it a go. I'm really bad at edge highlighting black. I really, something I just don't know what to do with it. Or water it down is one good thing, probably. Let's see what it does. I think that with my next Nighthaunt, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry brush it first. Lightish blue for an edge highlight. Yeah, that's a good one. This is kind of, but what I want to try is I want to edge highlight a little bit of gray and then put a contrast paint on it, the same one that I used through the airbrush. See what that does, but not with a split tip, obviously. Oh, the whites and the grays are really getting on my nerves, guys. They dry up so quickly. Split tip again. Like, this is obviously too light now. But we'll correct that. Oh, look at my brush not working with me. Remember to paint in frame, yeah. Sorry. This way I'm always in frame. Has anyone seen the Rainbow Wrangler around? I haven't heard from her for a very, very long time. Not that she has to join the stream or everything, but I think I missed her a couple. I haven't seen her a lot. Dips in every now and then, okay. I'll send her a message later. See what is going on. Ah, shit, I already knew what I had to do for this. As elusive as the rainbow she wrangles. Exactly. Oh, by the way, I'm talking about Western stuff like I did before. I also started up my my Red Dead Redemption 2 save game again. I already finished the game, but there's without the spoilers, there's a lot to do after you finish the story. And I think I'm actually going to try and platinum the game. Try to go 100%. Because I was well on the way, apparently. Like, maybe not 100%, like, with all the different outcomes and whatever, but at least, like, all the challenges, you know, like the legendary fishing and the legendary hunting and all that kind of stuff. And for the Dead Man's Hand video, or maybe a video a little bit later, I want to try and make the basically a warband consisting of the little gang that they have with Arthur and John and Dutch. That would be very, very cool, don't you think? I think so. If I can kit bash something like that, would make for a great video as well, I think. Waiting on Sniper Elite 6. Love that game. I never played Sniper Elite. Maybe one mission or something when it was on PlayStation Plus. Maybe I'll try it out though. You do not know what you're missing. Okay, okay. Well, there's so much. I also recently started The Witcher again. Never finished that game actually. I know. Shame. But yeah, so kind of restarted that as well, just to see if I can actually finish it this time. It's a crazy long game, yeah. Well, it's nice because one of my best buddies, he recently completed it and is now trying to 100% The Witcher as well. I'm not really a completionist with games, but to be honest, I don't really have a lot of time to play video games anymore. So when I do, I want it to be relaxing. And what is relaxing to me? Well, Red Dead Redemption. Just going out there. You know, you finish Red Dead Redemption, and then you basically you are a different character after that. I'm not going to say who or how that works or blah blah blah. What happened? But it is a very relaxing game. After you finish a story, so you can do fishing and hunting, just go and be a little cowboy, and that is very enjoyable. And play a little bit of poker, which is also always really nice to do. Play a bit of poker. So yeah, that's my my cozy gaming. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I can save myself a lot of time when I do a little dry brush before adding the highlights. No, after the highlights with the airbrush. I think that's going to save a lot of time. Then again, this is starting to look quite nice as well, so yeah. I loved just making my dream revolver in Red Dead Redemption 2. White ivory with gold plate. Oh yeah, that looks that seems really nice. I think I recently completed, or I almost completed like the legendary fishing thing, which was a lot of fun. And I want to do like the dinosaur bone mission. That's my next one. And then I'm going to do like the legendary hunting and Red Dead. If any character was rude, that was an automatic hog tie. It put on the trade tracks for me. Yeah, nice. When I'm ever done with 100% Red Dead Redemption 2, I might want to go back to the first Red Dead Redemption to play that again, because it's been a long time since I played that, but for some reason Red Dead Redemption games were always the ones that I used to finish. I don't finish a lot of games. I was very close with the Final Fantasy VII remakes. I think there's like a few more missions to go. And Mass Effect. I mean, Mass Effect is my favorite game of all time by far. There's no comparison for me. I just had such an intense time with that game. It's unbelievable. And Mass Effect was really funny because at the time it was on Xbox 360, I think. And I had the game, but I just didn't really play it because the first time it didn't click. I was like, okay, yeah, I don't know, this is no fun. And then all of a sudden it clicked, and I played 1 through to 3 in one. Yeah, basically a couple of weeks, and it was amazing. Mass Effect is oh god. And then I messed it up with Mass Effect Andromeda, and now there's a new Mass Effect coming apparently. But if BioWare is still on it and they're doing their BioWare thing that they did with Dragon Age, then I'm not very, very excited about what they're doing. Probably do a new one before GTA 6. Wait, what? Spill the beans. Let's get back. Hope they do another one after GTA 6. Hey, Rico Goze on YouTube. What is going on? I used to play a lot of Destiny as well. Played a lot of Destiny. Oh, Rico Goze, you're from the Ezra's Junkyard Discord, aren't you? Yep. All right. Hello. Welcome in. You guys, just also a little shout out to Ezra's Junkyard. He has a YouTube channel which I started to follow a while back because I thought his approach to making videos about Warhammer was very, very nice. He was completely new to miniature painting and wargaming and everything, and he made a couple of videos about it geared towards beginners, and they were just really enjoyable to watch. So I subscribed to him and met him yesterday on a live stream, joined the Discord because he's an awesome dude. Yeah, that's where Rico Goze is from that Discord. Glad you joined in, my dude. And like I mentioned, normally most people are on Twitch, but YouTube is fine as well, as long as you enjoy yourself. Are you painting tonight, Rico? Loved the Division and preferred the first over the second. Yeah, absolutely. I also preferred the first over the second. Me and my buddy Rick, we played a lot of Division together. We took it very, very serious, and we were like almost in character with that game, which was fun. It was a lot of fun. yeah, it would have been fun to play together. Yeah. All right. My lovely people, I'm going to take a little break because I need some hydration. But I will be back in a couple of minutes. It won't take long, and then we're going to continue with this dude. What we are going to do is everything that we just highlighted. We're going to tone it down a little bit with contrast paint and see how that looks, because I think it is going to, it's probably going to have this color underneath then, and I think that would work quite well for a highlight. If it doesn't work out, then we will see, but overall I'm quite happy with this this guy now. And yes, I have to admit, this is taking maybe a little bit longer than I had anticipated on, or I wish to have the time that I would have put into it, but this is kind of like a test model to see what I should and should not do on the model. This part I'm pretty happy with. The stippling with the sponge. We did this with a little metallic like this, just easy. And thank you, Rico. Thank you for the compliment. And then we did a little dry brushing and edge highlighting on the weapon's handle. And now we're doing some edge highlighting right here, and it's kind of tedious. I don't want to spend that time on if I have to paint a whole army of these dudes. But the edge highlights, especially here, they work quite nice. I like them, but these have to be darkened down because it's a bit too much. It does look a little bit silky though, which I like. And then obviously we're going to do some more of his, yeah, kind of like skin, these spikes. Keep in mind that they're not close up if they're on the table. I know, and that's the fine line that I always try to. I always try to have like a good mix of, you know, tabletop ready and also kind of nice. I mean, we can call this dude done now, but I just want to see how far I can push it and what time it takes, you know. Oh, Tiny AR, man, you're really dedicated to your edge highlights. I don't have the patience. I always blaze through edge panel highlights. It's something I try to get. Yeah, and I'm a very fucking slow painter. very slow painter. Twitch chat can probably confirm that. I'm super slow with painting. Hydrate, ja, ik heb echt een droge mond. Dat wil je echt niet weten, gewoon, gast. Niet te doen. Let's just do a little brush care, and then I'm going to get my going to take care of myself a little bit. Ik heb echt een droge bek als een idioot. Het is echt niet normaal. When you're in, still waiting for him to finish his rebels. Yeah. I know. I think Celestian, you know what I'm going to do? I have an idea. Listen up. I have to work next Wednesday, which means I'm going to have a free day. Right? I'm going to have a free day. Ik kan mijn part-time dag kan ik wisselen, zeg maar. Yeah? How about I do a very, very, very long stream? But I want to know which day you would... What day would you guys prefer? Like Twitch chat, YouTube chat. What day and time would you prefer? Because I can do like maybe I could try to do like a 10-hour stream or something like that. And in that 10-hour stream, I'm just going to finish as much Rebels as I can. What do you think about that? I do have to get myself some stuff though, because I have to get myself some other brushes, because I have... Yeah, maybe weekend. Well, we can do a little... Did you even start the Court of the Jester? No, I did not, Moss Geek. I did not. So much to do. But yeah, I think like Rebels, they have to be completed soon. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe somewhere next week to do something like that. To do a very long stream, maybe do something cool in that stream. Maybe a little giveaways, maybe a little this and that. I don't know. Yeah, sure, Celestian. Jesus Christ. If a mini takes more than a couple of hours, I feel something is wrong. You know what, guys? Fuck you guys. No, we you know what? Never mind. No, we next week we should do something yeah, I don't know, maybe Rebels, Court of the Jester stuff. Yes, we should also finish that. Jesus. One thing is for sure, we're going to finish this little asshole today. I mean, we can call it done now, you know, it's done. There we go. It's done. The Court of the Jester was... I can show it off. It was... you remember. It's the purple-yellow Space Marine thing, a paint scheme that I came up with. And then I think it was Moss Geek who came up with the name Court of the Jester. A kill team, basically. Just a Space Marines kill team. I'm thinking now, do I even have the models for a kill team like that? I'll get them out of the box and see what we have. Are they easy to... Yeah, probably. Oh, okay, so I'm going to get myself something to drink, guys. I'll put on a little advertisement so you won't be bothered with it. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. For YouTube, I hope to see you guys as well in a couple of minutes. Check WhatsApp. Oh god. Oh god. Check WhatsApp. Oh god. Let's talk about it a little bit later, Kazuma. Let's talk about it a little bit later. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a little break, like I said. Spit some ideas about a long stream. What day, ideally, it could be. Also, YouTube. we're thinking about a long stream, maybe 10 hours, very, very long. I get food and it's going to be long, and yeah. Let's brainstorm some ideas when I get back, because that would be fun, and I want to finish my Rebels once and for all. Yeah? Okay, cool. I'll be right back. I hope to hear some ideas from you, and see you guys soon. Yeah, 10 hours. Obviously, have a guest over. You can come over if you want. Maybe I can invite. Let's talk about this a little bit later. Okay, see you guys in a bit. Let's reset the music first. Yeah, sure. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe multiple guests. Like over the period of 10 hours, obviously. Alright guys, see you in a bit. 2-3 minute stops. Yeah, I will. Hey everybody, we are back, or we're almost back. I have to get my contrast paint. Let's maybe first work on the show random model. This is a good opportunity to show my Court of the Jester. Although I'm not super the name really sparked some ideas, but maybe we can work on the name a little bit more. The Court of the Jester. Maybe Court of the Jester Knights or something. Court of the Jester. Court of the Jester. It is quite nice actually. I have got myself a little coffee. Yeah, so I'm going to get the model and get my contrast paint. Just give me a sec. Because it is, of course, not easily accessible. But let's try. Let's try and get it. Alright. So not super random maybe, but this was the idea for the Court of the Jester paint scheme. It's well, as you can see, it's super messy, but this is the idea: purple, yellow, LA Lakers kinda paint scheme. And I did a couple of tries, although they didn't really come out as good, but this is the basic idea. I had one Blade Guard veteran painted up like this, but not really good either. It's very messy and it's with contrast paints and everything. I'm going to have to do it a little bit different, but this is the basic idea. To make a kill team like this, and the idea or the lore behind them is that they're kind of like Harlequins. I don't know if you guys heard about Harlequins, but they're kind of performing, you know. They're kind of performing. They're performing the act of killing in the most beautiful, flamboyant way, and that is my idea about these guys as well. They're like kind of like veterans of some sort of Space Marine chapter. I don't know which one, but they take lots of pride into killing enemies in the most beautiful ways. So I want to do some kit bashing on them and make them. I would love to have like an actual sword, like a power sword. On these guys, and you know, some custom decals would be very cool with like a jester kind of theme. But yeah, that's the idea for a kill team. 360 no scope, exactly. Yeah, like the Harlequins. I always liked the Harlequins a lot because their lore is so cool. I read I read a novel, I don't know which one it was, but I read a Black Library novel about the Harlequins, and they're very, very cool. Take a lot of pride in making the most, the coolest kills. They're kind of crazy as well, you know. They have to be a little crazy. They enjoy killing a lot, but a little bit too much, and maybe that's why they got kicked out of their chapter or something, or they just made their own little chapter with like-minded individuals who who just want to make like the most beautiful kills. And I would love to play them like that, like actually jump down something and go into melee and something like that. The idea is there, but I think that, yeah, if I can kit bash something cool, that would be awesome. For now, let's try and finish this guy. And maybe the 10-hour stream, or the 10 something, I don't know how long, you know, could be 8 hours as well, as long as it's a lot of Star Wars Legion that I can finish. Yeah, probably the same for me, Warwolf. It's a little bit too late for coffee, but I was really, yeah, I felt like coffee, so and there we go. I sadly have to say goodbye. See you next time. Goodbye to everyone in chat from TinyAR on YouTube. Thanks for being here again, man. It's always nice to have you here. Always nice to have you here. I'm going to water this down quite a bit, and then I'm going to tint the highlights that we just made. I thought, fuck it, yeah. Let's do a 10-hour stream right now, yeah. Well, tomorrow is my free day, but I think I'm going to have to do a bit of work. And I have a video to edit. So that's probably not gonna work out. But like I said, next week. And I'm thinking about maybe inviting a couple of non-wargaming buddies. Maybe they can paint up their first mini. I know that specifically Yonke, who is actually in my intro video. He really wants to try out some miniature painting and also to help out a little bit, because I don't think he's going to get into miniature wargaming anytime soon. But yeah. What is a sleeping thing? Yeah, exactly. Well, that's normally the case after a stream, though, to be honest. I normally don't get a lot of sleep after a stream. It's just you're still kind of on or something, you know? You don't really wind down after a stream. And usually I raid into someone and then I stay there for a little while and then talk a little bit, and you know, it's just how it goes. But I'm going to try and do better because I have a lot to do tomorrow, so yeah. What time is it even? 10:30. Oh, that's still fine. So yeah, this is exactly what the model needed, I believe. A little bit of tinting of the highlights. It's starting to look okay now. I also have a shade of Drakenhalf Nightshade, which also could work pretty well. But then again, I want to take the least amount of steps to make this look good, and I already took quite a few too many steps. I just don't think about it, no. I know. Yeah. I'm probably going to watch like a Western or something when I go to bed and then fall asleep to that. Okay, so the base. Is there anything I'm going to do on the base? I don't think so. I think it looks great like this. I think it looks okay. One thing that I have to do though is that skin of his. And I think I'm just going to try and do that with a little bit of dry brushing. If that's going to work, that's awesome. It's a little bit too small though. Oh, by the way, Kazuma. I'm obviously I'm interested, obviously. But we, yeah, let's talk about it when we meet each other for the airbrush as well. The fact is that I also don't have a lot of space at the moment, but I'm looking to maybe expand the setup there a little bit. I just need to get myself some more of the hobby zone stuff. And what do you feel about the Skill 75 base paints? Because there's lots of nice colors in there, I think. Sorry for the out of focus, guys. I think I have a couple. Actually, I like them. I like most of them. Although I was also looking to the I was looking at the AK. But I also get so many random paints through the Mini Marvels mystery boxes every now and then that I have quite a nice collection of random kind of paints. Some paints that I really started to enjoy. So Celestrian, how's the building of the... How's the building going? Looks quite nice. Was he cleaning up, or was the plan to clean up? Yeah, I get that sometimes. I get it, Celestrian. So, what do you guys think about details for the base? Are you guys like, yes, do it? Do it. Or are you like, nah, just keep it like this? I think I'm just going to keep it like this. Maybe for the show pieces, right? If I ever have a big army of the Nighthaunt, let's say I ever do. All right, cool. I don't even know if I should do anything to the handle of the weapon. Yeah, that's a big guess though, Kazuma. I don't know if that could go either way. And this is a test model, so I could do it, but I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to use this color, because you guys saw the Gengar model, right? I really like the flames, like the kind of acid poison green. Well, there's some really nice details on the base. That's the thing. There's some, see, there's some tombstones. There's even like a skeleton hand coming out of the ground here, which is nice, but yeah, I don't know. It's Warwolf. It's object source lighting. So basically this model already has object source lighting, because there's a glow here, right? It's basically a glow, object source lighting. There's an object that glows, and the light touches everything that is near to it. I could do some edge highlighting on the... No, I think it looks great. I think it looks great like this. I'm not going to do anything. Only the spikes. We should work on the spikes, and then I'm going to do a little rust on the weapon. And I think that's about it, actually. Now let's try to do a... Let's try to do this quickly. And you know what? Normally I would paint the skull like with a contrast paint or something, you know, like Skeleton Horde, to make it look a little bit more like a skeleton. But really, these guys are ghosts, you know. Skeleton Horde I would maybe use for the Soulblight Gravelords or something. Ooh, I do have a cool idea for these little spikes though. So I think I'm going to try and fade them with a little bit of that teal that I already used, the Croxigore scale. Celestian, do you have any vehicles for Legion yet? I don't remember. Right. Do you normally field one of those or two in a list? I know. The party bus, I know, Musgeek. The party bus is definitely one that I'm going to assemble for that big stream thing. I was actually torn this weekend on, you know, building a few of these Nighthaunt or the party bus, but I still want to do a video about the party bus because I have quite a ridiculous plan for it. I do want to check the rules for the party bus though, because I know what it used to be used for. You know, for transporting a group of Wookiees or Mandos or whatever. And now I'm not sure. It's basically just a very strong vehicle, I think. I think you can still put like reckless driver on it. Movable cover, yeah. Okay. You know what I think is great about bolt action rules, by the way, as opposed to Legion? Destroyed vehicles, I believe that they remain on the field to be used as cover. Or there's a few possibilities in bolt action that could also be the thing. I think it either just blows up or it kind of stays in place as cover. Which is kind of nice, I think. I always think it's ridiculous that vehicles just get removed as if they weren't there. I mean, in an actual battle, you know, a destroyed tank would be awesome to hide behind, especially if you're playing rebels. Think it could be cool to do a live stream when Adepticon comes around, when Star Wars Legion or AMG's presentation will be about a Legion. I think we should do a little live stream then, for sure. Like the reveals and what's going on with the new edition, and I have to see when that is though. Maybe I'm in Japan then. Always explode. Yeah, I think they're just gone. In 40k, obviously, you have the rule that a vehicle can explode in your face, which is fun, which is a fun mechanic. Yeah, the Spec Ops thing is also something that I would love to try out, but it's hard to find people to play this with. I already asked around if someone would be in for that. Well, Rick is kind of done with Legion at the moment. He just wants to wait. He really wants to wait out like the releases and everything. The kind of the same thing that I'm doing right now, but I'm still somewhat involved in what's going on. Rick kind of just abandoned Legion for now. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. Yeah, I cannot wait for Rick to come back from Thailand, and he still has to buy all his stuff. That's why I'm also waiting it out. I want to do it with him, you know. I don't want to be miles ahead with painting and all that kind of stuff. But for bolt action, I am going to try and find the most efficient paint scheme there is, because there's no way I'm going to paint all of those minis with the most care, I guess. Ah, yeah, that's true. They always burn. Yeah, it's funny because in bolt action, my Sherman tank actually has a special rule, easily catches fire. So I'm not sure what that's going to what that's going to mean, but we will see. I think we're almost done. But not entirely. Is this brush destroyed enough to use for my rust streaks? Because it's going to get messy up in here. Maybe I can sponge it on, sure. I'm going to use a little bit of the rust streaks on the blade and see what happens. This stuff can get very, very messy very, very quickly, but we will see. I'm pretty happy with this dude. So this is an enamel paint. Let's see what that does. We can use a little bit more. This stuff is so nasty. I mean, I love it, but it is nasty. And it is, you can kind of reactivate this stuff a few hours after you've put it on with White Spirit or something. So maybe it does look to all of you like I'm destroying everything. It's gonna be fine. Looks very, very grimy and nasty. Yeah, it does look fine, like this. It's going to look better when it's dried up, though. Alright, cool. That's it for the rust streaks, and that's actually maybe it for the model. I mean, the handle, I should not do a lot to the handle either, I think. It's fine like this. Maybe you could use a little bit of hot, no, it's fine. God damn it, jeez. I'm such a doofus sometimes. Like what else should I do to this model? Seriously, it looks fine as it is. If I have to paint like 36 of those, this is fine. But I think it looks cool with the speckles and everything. I'm happy with this one. The enamel is already drying, which is great. Anything else to do? I don't think so. To paint the rim, obviously. Although... yeah, I think so. I do think so. Oh, this stuff, it smells... it actually smells quite nice. But with airbrush, yeah, but redoing all your droids, that is quite something, Celestian. That is quite something. God damn it, I think the weapon looks very, very cool when it's so rusty and nasty and everything. I don't think I'm going to take away a lot of that stuff, that rust. You know what I like about this a lot is that it's, you know, we have a ghost, a ghostly figure that is holding an actual object, and the object looks like it could exist in the real world, while this is just, it is just a ghost. I also like the highlights, what I did. I'm going to remember this because at first it looked too much like just plain white, right? Like a plain white highlight. And now it kind of looks silky. Maybe I should do a little edge highlight still though. I don't know. Now I think it's okay like this. Let's just keep it like this. God, now I want to do another one, but I cannot break out the airbrush. And yeah, I could do like just airbrush another one right now, but stop second guessing yourself. I'm just looking for the best way to do this. I'm just looking for the best way to do this. But no, this looks fine. I think it is done. Maybe the rim, because right, it's not completely painted and everything. Maybe a dark, like do a black. It's hard to paint the rims though. It's going to be hard. Okay, cool. This is awesome. And you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to write down the recipe, everything that I did. Or at least I'm going to work on it after I've done streaming. Recipes. I already have some recipes. Oh, lol. That's actual like couscous salade, boerenkool. That's different recipes. Paint recipes. Let's make a new folder here. Yes, 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 yes. Nighthaunt. There we go. There we go. Yeah. With a little bit of couscous on the side, huh? Yeah, so time for the rims, perhaps. And I think then we can call it a day. And the rims are actually, I already kind of like them how they are. They're just not complete yet. Oh, the smell. The smell of enamel paints. I love it. I was going to show you guys something, because I want to take a look at the I wanted to show you guys the boat. Some of the awesome models that they have. Gasoline lover, absolutely, absolutely. This is Nighthaunt stuff. This is the spearhead for Nighthaunt. Let's take a look at that one. Because these guys are not even in it, the one that I just painted. But same principle applies, as you can see. The only thing, do you remember the Gengar flames? The poison thing, Gengar flames? It is exactly like this. So that's awesome. Then we have a lot of these guys, and look at this, like how it's attached to the base. That's going to break. That's going to break. And then we have these. Let's see how, I don't even know what they're called. I didn't really get into those. This was the Lord of something. I know. Just lots. It's not too exciting, to be honest. The spearhead, but it's cool. But this is the one that I wanted to show you guys. Look at this dude. Look at this guy. It's glorious. I love it. What's he called again? The Drowner, I think? Ulrich the Drowner, yeah. In his mortal life, Ulrich promised aid and safety. Yes, I read about this. This is so cool. Ulrich promised aid and safe transport to desperate travelers, only to send his victims to a grisly death in the briny deeps. When Ulrich's spirit made its way to Nagash, the reward for his treachery was an eternity of service. Now this sinister boatman dredges up wayward souls to bolster the Nighthaunt's host. Love it. And ferries them through the ethereal plane to wherever they will cause the most terror. I love it. And you open up GW and then order more. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. I love this. I love this story. I am a sucker for ghost stories, and this is definitely I can see this stuff. To be fair, I wanted to get this model when I was in Brighton, because Brighton is like it's a seaside town. For everybody that doesn't know, I visit Brighton with my dad basically every year. We go there to see a football match and have fun there. And I wanted to get this one because it suits Brighton very much. There's lots of ghost stories in Brighton. And I was like, yeah, this fits the Brighton theme. So maybe next year, October, I'm going to try and get this one. Because look at this, it's fucking glorious. It's fucking glorious. I would not do the base like this though. I would make everything as if it was water, I think. I don't know. The ethereal quartz, look at these guys. This one was in the Spearhead box, I think. Knights of the Shroud, yeah, that was it. Right at the head, mass phalanxes of the undead, their hollow voice, blah blah blah. Mass creatures known as spirits, torments, were pitiless goalers. I don't even know what this word is. Ooh, Celestian, that's a good one. That's a good one, like with lots of maybe special effects and yeah. Or maybe kind of like swampy. I could see that as well, because it's a cool thing that it goes over the battlefield, like even if there's no water. This is cool. I really like the horseman. It's look at it. It's glorious. I love the Nighthaunt. And they're easy to paint. Like I mentioned, why can I not scroll? Come on. This is also very, very wicked. Were once mortals of Metagruism and on the torture rack. In death, their bitter souls have been twisted by Nagash into ghastly manifestations of torment, replete with instruments of excruciation, possessed of wicked animus. Oh god. GW really does have a way with words. But there's something even cooler, guys. There's something even cooler. So these are in the Spearhead. I know there's a very cool Warhammer Underworld's Warband as well, which I'm going to show off as well. But look at this. This is probably the coolest. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to one day get into the Nighthaunt. Look at this glory. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is something. This is just extremely cool. This is just so cool. It's a big model, I think. Black coaches are vulnerable carriages from the underworlds. Within these arcane carriages, any tangible remains are gathered in it. That's cool. Say with the banish turn can reform. Holy shit, their lore is so cool. I love it. And then we had... Ooh, this is an easy to build one. Excuse me. That is nice. I love easy to build. God damn it, these models. Gotta love the Nighthaunt. Yeah, see, this is what I tried to do with my Gengar model. Can you stop, please? Yeah. This is as hard for me as it is for you, probably, Warwolf. And this is future thinking for me. Oh god, endless spells. That's cool. And then we have the lady. Lady Olinder, she's the big boss. And also very, very cool. Oh god. Oh god, Celestian. I am going to take a look at it. Just give me a second to drool over this. So they have endless spells, which is a cool thing, but I have no idea how it works in Age of Sigmar. Yeah, this is all just cool stuff. Oh, there's lots of stuff out of stock, which is not a good sign. Ooh, look at this. These are mine. Haha. Now I am going to compare them, and now I see that I do really like these highlights, to be perfectly honest. I do really like this, and I might do a little bit more of that on the model. I don't like the bases though. I don't like the bases. I like mine more. Okay, so lots of stuff. The only thing that I don't like being out of stock is these guys, because they are apparently pretty good. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I know. I did enough. I did enough to this model. There's lots of models left, or there's 3 models left, so it's okay. But these guys are apparently harder to get. Maybe they're online somewhere. I mean, I like the range. It's awesome. It's awesome. But there's more that I wanted to check. Death is definitely... We have the Flesh Eater Quartz, which... I just really like the lore of these guys, because I think they the thing with these guys is they see themselves as normal human beings in the mirror, I think it is, or they believe themselves to be normal when in fact they look like this. So yeah, which is pretty cool. But this would be my second looks normal to me. This would be my second choice, I think. Few vampire lords, few skeletons, and there we go. I basically have a few proxies for these as well. I think they're a bit more difficult to play, and the thing with the Nighthaunt is they're difficult. They're easy to play. They're easy to paint, and I like both. Let's see. Is this a new dragon? No, it is not. Very cool though. No, I to be honest, Nighthaunt still my favorite, especially when it paints up easy like this. So I think that is going to be my choice if I'm going to start Age of Sigmar one day, if I am. And this easy to build is actually real nice because it's a pretty good price, first of all. And I think it's a pretty big model as well. And the spearhead, obviously. But maybe this is just something for collecting and having a nice army to be able to play. I don't know. Maybe. But not before we finish Bolt Action, Star Wars Legion, and Dead Man's Hand. And Moonstone, but I'm well on the way with Moonstone. I have like 2 more minis to finish. And then my warband is done, so that is great. And then we have a whole bunch of other stuff that I need to paint, like the kill team, like the everything, you know. Yeah, I like them. I'm a big fan. Well, there goes 2025. Warwolf? Exactly. That is exactly what is going on. 2025 is already laid out, even for content. I have a few videos that I can make in between, like painting the first time with my girlfriend and everything. But 2025 is fully booked. There's no room for other stuff. Whew. First half of 2025. So, Jesus. First half of 2025, Bolt Action. We're getting started with Bolt Action. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do lots of games with Bolt Action. First half, Bolt Action, Moonstone, Dead Man's Hand. First half. Second half, Star Wars Legion. Age of Sigmar? Maybe. Maybe it's going to be like that, I'm not sure. You know what? I do think I'm going to clean the blade up a little bit, just a tiny little bit. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to have to look at it tomorrow. I think we did great for a quick, somewhat quick paint job. Maybe next stream, I can try to paint all of them up, or I was thinking about doing a video on them, how quick and easy it is to paint up. Something like that. But what we do have to do is finish the rim. We are going to have to finish the rim, because then the model is done. They're making fun of me in the Discord. No. Why? Bad. Do you have the color? Yes. Yes. Do you have? Yes. But maybe the... Yes. We do. Oh, you guys. Leave Kazuma alone. Do you remember? Does anyone remember Leave Britney Alone? One of the first viral videos on YouTube, I think. Yeah, but this is quite insanity. You guys drop some pictures in the Discord of what you guys are doing right now. I don't have any painting left to do other than the rim. So I need some content. Help me with some content, please. Maybe someone can go live in the Discord on a video thing, and then we, I don't know. The irony of having a studio checked out with those paints, is that the wall? That's... Oh, god damn it. Now that is... Oh my god. Oh my god. Shut it. Oh god. Oh, this Mark Bait is a sharp one. Jesus Christ. Cuts like a knife. I love how this is the only this is only part of the paint, as he dropped a full box of paints at which. Yes. Oh my god, yeah. But that's the crazy thing, right? I mean, this is not all the paints. Oh my lord, man. It's unbelievable. Oh lord, there's more. God damn it, dude. God damn it. I love it. I love it. Because this is like this is maybe all the contrast paints. It's a yes amount of paint. Do you have the yes? Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, but I know this. Like Patrick, sorry, Kazuma, he has yes. Do you have an air? Yes. Do you have the fancy set of yes? Do you happen to have some of the Tamiya? Yes. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's dedication. I'm Patrick and I have a problem. Maybe we should just visit you for a video one day. And then start off with a close-up shot of you watching, like looking in the camera. You know? Like doing something like, my name's Patrick and I have a problem. Something like that. Or just only do it as a voiceover, you know? Like not saying it in the camera, just looking at the camera like this. And then a voiceover saying, I am Patrick and I have a problem. Alright. Yeah, because you do get a lot of shit done. That is very much true. Ooh, nice. I love it. Love it. What are your plans for the Emperor's yes. Right? I mean, Emperor's Children is your jam. Black and white. Yeah. This is a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, sorry, the link, Celestian. Let me first switch over. The link. Holy shitting hell. Holy shitting crap. That's also just 30. Oh my lord. Holy shit. That's unbelievable. Oh, that's the stuff that I couldn't... Okay, okay, there we go. Jesus. This is unbelievable. Doekje, yeah. This is insane, isn't it? God, I would airbrush the living hell out of that thing. It is a vampire thing though, but it's kind of like, it's a perfect combination, right? It's a vampire Nighthaunt thing. And I don't know how it works with Age of Sigmar, the big game, not Spearhead. Maybe someone knows, maybe someone in a YouTube chat knows. But you just pick a order, right? I mean, you pick the order Death, and then I think you can use, right? You can use like Nighthaunt and Gravelords. I mean, holy crap, that would be insane. Because I would love, like, that new dragon that came out for the grand thing of death. Now this is going to make for some interesting content. Sorry guys, the stream has been I should have prepared like more of these guys so I could continue. But does someone know, seriously, does someone know how this works with Age of Sigmar, that you can just, the grand order of death, and you can pick whatever you want? Or, because that would be cool. Double view, yeah, awesome. Kazuma on the YouTube. It does help, and also, guys, it does help if you give a little thumbs up on the YouTube. I always underestimate the power of the thumbs. And that's all right. Warwolf, thank you so much for being here, and I'm also going to close it off quite soon. Maybe get this rim painted. Maybe a dark blue would be nice for the rim, actually. No, not a dark blue. Maybe dark blue. I have a very, very nice dark blue from the Duncan Rhodes thing, I believe. Oh shit, my iPad is not charging. Let me get that paint and let's see if that is going to work for us. Because the rim is the last thing. Oh, dude, you have that box. Oh, it's so cool. I love that one. Was actually really on the... How much was that box, Kazuma? Because I'm really on the fence. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention Kill Team to play in 2025 just now. Or games to focus on, but obviously we're going to play Kill Team this year. Obviously. I love Kill Team. Yeah, is it still available? 88? With 2 teams and terrain. Wow. And there's not lots of terrain, I know, but I kind of want to complete my Volcus terrain thing, you know? So, yeah, and the redlings are awesome, and the orcs are awesome. Oh, shit. Totally tripped over my shit here. Where's my block? I need my block. Brutal and cunning at Tafelridder. Let's give that. Let's see. $88. Okay. Yeah, it will just add to the pile, probably. Well, it does. But I feel a lot of fear of missing out for this one. so maybe. Okay, I'm going to take a look if this color is going to be nice for the rim. I think just classic black will be the way to go. Oh god, there we have Banka. What is going on, Banka? How is it going? And hello, everybody. Hello everybody, welcome in. Jace, hello there. Hello. What's up everybody, welcome in. If you're new, well, I don't think so. I think I know most of you. Hello, my name is The Winnest, and I do some miniature painting on Tuesdays normally. I stream like 1 time a week and do videos on YouTube as well, which I think you're going to enjoy. Same username, The Winnest on YouTube. Check it out. And Banka, thank you so much for the raid. Let's get a little shout out going. Oh, shout out was already given. Thank you so much. So what did we do today? Well, we didn't do a lot because I did 99% with my airbrush over the weekend, but I am painting up an easy to build Nighthaunt box because if I ever going to get myself into Age of Sigmar, I want to have a Nighthaunt army because they're nice and easy to paint, they're nice and easy to play as well. Because this was just airbrush, as you can see, with a little bit of edge highlighting, and that's about it. It's super simple, and if you have to paint up an entire army of this, this is the way to go. I just want to strip off some of the rust that I put on there because I think it's a little bit too much. But that's about it for this guy. And I was just about to paint the rims and call it a day for this dude. But thank you so much for joining in. How is it going, Bunka? What did you work on? I saw you were online before, but I have not seen what you've been working on. I should learn to just lurk at people's stream as well. Let's see if this is way too bright. Never mind. We're going to go for the black. I think. So we are also almost done here tonight, but because we're literally done with what I had to do. But I do have a moonstone model laying around that maybe I'm going to paint a little bit more. Let's see. Let's first finish this this guy. I should do this with a bigger brush, obviously. Yes. Well, not really planning to, but I painted lots of Age of Sigmar, or lots. I painted a few Age of Sigmar models because I collect some of the Warhammer Underworlds boxes, right? And this was a easy to build kit that I got secondhand for, I think, around €7 or something. And from all of the Warhammer Underworlds boxes, or easy to build or whatever, I enjoyed this one the most because it is quite simple, but I really like the result. I really like airbrushing. Airbrushing is one of my favorite things to do. So yeah, I think I'm going to collect Nighthaunt. I'm not sure if I'm going to play Age of Sigmar, but I think I just decided that I want. Yes, I want. Obviously, Bunka, drop whatever you want, man. Just let me finish the rim for this this dude, and then I'll put it on screen. We just looked at the Nighthaunt range, and holy crap, that shit is awesome. I love the, what was it called? Ulrich the Drowner, so the one in the boat. I can put it on screen in a bit again, but... That's awesome. That is awesome. This is Bunka's. Oh, this. Oh, damn! Wasn't that like torture painting so much white? It's very cool though, Bunka. I love it. Do I see like a pink? Was it the war paints? The super bright pink one. Do you color your The lids. That is a genius idea. Yeah, I got some in the Mini Marvels mystery box that I got the other day, Banka. So I think I got this one from the box. And I love it. I love it. They're really nice paints. I'm using lots of Citadel in these dropper balls. I got it from Kazuma. You know, Kazuma, he was in the chat as well. I got like the entire layer and baseline from Citadel. Like mixed and with agitator balls and all that kind of stuff. So forever thankful. But definitely also looking at other brands, and I really like the Warpaints Fnatic new one. Oh god, that is glorious. That is glorious. Very cool. Could be like the new Emperor's Children. We have a big Emperor's Children fan in the chat, Kazuma. I think he was going a bit crazy over the box. How did you like the box? The reveals? What? But Jace, yeah, you're totally right. I got way too many game systems, so yeah, next week probably. I think next week, Kazuma. Maybe a week after. But Jace, you're absolutely right. I have too many game systems, too many shit going on. And you know, the thing is, once I paint a mini, I think there's some twisty little thing in my head that then says like I have to play the game. So now I have to get into the rules and everything, and it gets me headaches. Celestrian, you boss, thanks for being here. And have a good one tomorrow at work. And I will see you soon. We're doing a very, very long stream soon. I kind of promised now, because I promised to finish my Star Wars Legion army last year and I didn't. So I'm going to have a day off soon. And with that day off, I think I'm going to do a 10 or 12 or whatever hour stream and try to finish my Star Wars Legion army finally. Or finish, getting close to finishing. Let's put it like that. But yeah, that's definitely a problem I have. Too many game systems, too little time, too little commitment, too little dedication. It's yeah, it's what I'm known for. But an army of these, yes, hell yes, I would love that. The only thing that is left to do for me, by Celestrian, is just to get some of that white spirit and get a little bit of the blade. Just give me a sec. Yeah, no, but like I said, I have a thing in my mind that whenever I buy a box of minis, then I should play the game or learn the rules, or I don't know, get into it. So I'm trying to, well, look at me. I'm trying to be like a little more selective about what I'm going to play, but it doesn't really work out for me so far. There's a few things I want to focus on this year though, and that is Star Wars Legion, Moonstone, Bolt Action, and always a little bit of Kill Team. But Kill Team is I kinda know Kill Team. Kill Team is just a thing that always comes back every year basically since I started with the hobby. It always kind of comes back. I'm so glad that it gets me depressed, so I don't have to get into ball. It gets you depressed. Yeah, I like Bolt Action from what I've seen, and yeah. You want the Moonstone stuff? Yeah, just it's a UK-based company as well. The Moonstone stuff is incredible, Banka. Also the game, I don't know if you're much into the gaming aspect. I don't remember actually. You did play, right? But Moonstone is a great game just to kind of play on the side. The rules, it's so simple, and the models are amazing. So yeah. Alrighty then. Yeah, oh god. Jesus, forgot about that one. Yeah, Trench Crusade. There's a demo at my local game store in about a month. But what I would want to do with Trench Crusade is maybe like the same with Turnip 28. I don't know if you heard about that one, but I would love to just make a warband for that and then call it a day. You know, don't have to get into it. But then again, I have a hard time for some reason. So yeah. Well, I think this dude is about done. I use this as a test model for the rest because I have a couple of these, and to see if I can paint them up quickly, and yes, I kinda can. I make pennies selling G. Oh yeah, that was the thing that you did, right? You paint up armies and then you sell them. I would love to be able to do that actually, Banka. It sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, and Turnip, it's kind of like it's kind of kit bashing. And I recently I got some stuff on our Dutch marketplace. Sounds like a lot of work. I got some stuff on the Dutch marketplace, like some Napoleonic era stuff that I'm going to kit bash into a Turnip 28 warband and probably make a video about it or something. I don't know anyone who plays the game, so I'm not going to play that one. But I would love to make some freaky looking knight, Napoleonic, weird kind of guys. Warband of maybe, I don't know, 4 to 5 to 8 minis or something, and do something cool with that. So yeah. God, I love the Nighthaunt, man. Yeah, so what I was talking about, Jace and Banka, was how much I loved this guy. This guy is glorious. Now this I would love to paint. I would love it. And the lore for the Nighthaunt is just so cool. He's just a little asshole. And obviously, this one. This is just crazy. Very expensive model, but I think it is huge. So yeah, these are the stuff that I had a cool little story for that, especially for this one. You probably know that me and my dad, we visit UK one time a year to go to a football game of Brighton. Last year, 2024, we were actually at Brighton versus Tottenham, which was a crazy game. They were 2-0 behind at halftime and then won like 3-2. It was, or yeah, 3-2. It was an amazing game. But I'm thinking about picking this one up in Brighton at the Warhammer store when we go this year, just because of the seaside kind of vibes, and I know that Brighton has some good like ghost stories and everything. So as a little souvenir, I'm thinking this one next year or this year for Brighton will be pretty cool. And other than that, I don't know, like the spearhead for Nighthaunt is not too exciting. Still very cool, but it's going to be quite basic, I think. And they're a nightmare to field. As you can see, like the point of contact to the base is pretty much non-existent. So yeah. But yeah, that was about it. I think I'm going to close it off soon. Chase, I cannot. I cannot read into you. Let's take a look. We have O'Malley. We had Lead Mountain. Lead Mountain raided into us last time, I think. Night Shift. Alright. Lead Mountain Widow. Yeah, O'Malley's gaming. Yeah, I think to return the favor, I'm going to raid into Lead Mountain dude. Yeah, let's do it. Is it a dude? I don't know. I don't know. Are we ready? Did we do it? Yes, I think we did. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. Also, you guys on YouTube, thank you so much. Kazuma, we are definitely going to talk soon about the airbrush and about the paints and everything. Awesome that you're thinking about me for this, and yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. And I will be back probably next week, and I will keep you updated on the long stream, on the Let's Finish My Star Wars Legion shit stream. Yeah. Oh yeah, and a new date for Kill Team. I will just drop some dates in our WhatsApp group, and I think we'll be fine. Alright guys, thank you so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.